for Caffeine and Octane, the largest monthly car show in America. Fill up on some coffee, top off the octane, and head on down.
Look at that, wheelies. This man has car taste.
It's got a 392 Hemi in it.
Look at the clearance.
What is this?
Ford built these in England.
This car is a Ford?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Man, the size of this thing. It's the biggest motor out here today, and it makes some noise. Wow, it is hot out there.
It is definitely hot.
And
It's
crowded.
summertime.
But not too hot for this backdraft Cobra that I'm driving.
Well, no wonder you're hot. You're
Wait a
sitting
minute.
in a Cobra.
A Cobra? Oh,
Yeah.
let me
I mean-
guess. Let me guess. Haggerty dry share?
Absolutely.
He caught on.
I did
He
finally.
caught on.
Took you long enough. So what have you been doing?
I went back to school, believe it or not.
School.
School.
School. You're a little old for that, aren't you?
Listen, I went to the driving club at Road Atlanta.
So when we have somebody like Ricky that comes in, he has more experience of driving at these speeds, so it's custom tailored to his experience level.
Off throttle, brake. Off the brake, back to
Wow.
throttle. You got in there a little too hot, so we're gonna brake harder.
They taught you how to make turns.
Watch me work.
Speaking of racers, Catherine Legg is back. Lamborghini driving these days, so that'll be fun to see her.
Oh, yeah.
The original Model A's made about 35 horsepower. This makes about 60.
It's not about the ultimate speed, because if you were doing 100 miles an hour in this thing, you'd feel like it was, you know,
Scared to death?
scared to death. Exactly.
Well, let's go. Let's go see some cars.
I saw something really unique out there. There's an airplane engine out there.
An airplane engine?
Airplane engine.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Some nice stuff here. Very clean, very clean. Uh, 30. What is this? Hey, buddy,
Hey,
what is this?
it's a 1934 Ford extended cab truck.
Wait a minute, I didn't see the bed. They came like this?
No, all that's handmade by me. We took a truck cab and parts of a 32 Ford, 33 Ford car,
cut
added
it
all
off?
this together, made a mold, and made this 34 extended cab truck.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the latch on there. You got kind of back end. Very nice.
With extended cab, you can get a larger driver, a taller driver.
So wait a minute. If this wasn't extended,
You'd be up here.
what? Wait a minute. So you would be like this.
Yes, there you go.
So this would be the back of the truck, and you would be this close to the dash.
Steering wheel rub your stomach, even a small guy.
Wow, this is unbelievable. So I'm looking at the shifter. I'm looking at the tack. It tells me that we got something beefy under the hood.
We got a lot of horsepower here. Started out as a 350, I added 46 cubic inches to it. 396 small block.
Putting out how much horsepower?
Makes 550 horsepower in 2,000 pounds.
Can I hear it?
Sure.
Ooh, drag pipe. Talk to me, baby. Yeah, I hear you. What did you say? Oh, yeah. The world's only extended cab 1934. Dude, great job on the truck.
Thank you.
I like it.
Look at that, wheelies. Now that's what I'm talking about. And of course, it never fails, it's Bob Johnson. This man has car taste. This thing's amazing.
How about that January up there at Jackson?
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. I saw it, my legs got weak on me, man. It's a 1941 Willys. It's an iconic race car. They were light, they were round, they were pretty aerodynamic. That's what all the drag racers used to use. Most of the guys you see are making gassers, like the other Willys over there, you know, put a straight axle in them, got them all hacked up. The thing that was unique about this one I liked so well, it was pro touring style. And of course, had the Hemi in it.
Ooh, look at that. Look at the clearance.
It's a shoehorn fit in, as you can see.
So 392 Hemi, it's got stack injection, electronic injection is like hidden inside.
Yeah, they've been converted electronic. Just real understated and clean.
Understated with the Hemi, with the stacks, with the injection. That's Bob Johnson's level of understatement. Sounds good. Man, this would be fun.
And I really like that he left all original hardware on the car. The doorknobs, the handles, the dash cluster, all that's original. Most people put a bunch of idiot-looking race car gauges and Mickey Mouse stuff. I don't like that kind of stuff. I like the uniqueness of this.
Now, here's another little window into Bob Johnson's life. Not only does he have a ton of cars, but he also flips them out all the time. He flips them so much that he has to label them of where the stuff is. Here's your fuel pump, there's your motor cooling fan, there's your wiper, because he's switching cars so much, he doesn't even know like where everything runs.
You know, when you got as many cars as I got, you forget. Everybody got to hide a battery cutoff, you know, where somebody go to steal it, they can't find it. You know, of course, I forget where it is, and I tell my guys to write those things down where we can figure it out.
I'm going for a learning experience, and maybe he might put me in one of these.
Caffeine and Octane is brought to you by Haggerty. Let's drive together.
So we're out here in Road Atlanta today because our guy Kurt, remember him from Caffeine and Octane? He brought that gorgeous Porsche GT3 out. He invited me out here to see what it's like to go fast.
Ricky.
Hey, what's up, Kurt?
What's up, man?
Man, I'm excited to be out here. Thank you for inviting me out here, dude. Woo! That noise as they go by the straightaway at 150 mile an hour, like, it just gets my blood pumping.
Look, Ricky was ready to jump in the cup car and start driving around doing some donuts, but going from 2 wheels to 4 wheels is a completely different animal.
I'm a straight line man, motorcycle man, so put me in 4 wheels, dude. Sheesh.
Yeah.
So what's first? What we got to do?
I mean, we got to get you in the touring class.
Oh, the classroom.
Oh, the classroom.
Oh, where's the classroom at?
Up there at the clubhouse.
I'm gonna go do the class,
Okay.
and I'll be back. Well, I didn't expect him to tell me I had to go to school, but it was a proper thing to do, going to school first and learning.
The object of anything that we do here is always about having fun, and let's do it in a safe manner.
There is a lot of skill driving on the road course. So most people, when they're starting out, don't realize what it takes to even navigate a road course around that's different than street level driving.
When we go around this corner, if we create this tight radius around that apex, we have to turn the car more. When we turn the car more, we scrub speed. So less turning, more speed.
Is the object to make that curve straight as possible?
Yeah, try to create as many straightaways as you can.
We're out of class, and the first thing I have to do is ride along with someone so I can learn the lines. And I'm excited because, of course, you know, and I got a professional driver to show me what to do.
So when we have somebody like Ricky that comes in, the approach is very similar to what we do with anybody that comes in to join the club. The only difference is a guy like Ricky has more experience of driving at these speeds, so it's custom tailored to his experience level.
Yellow and red above my head. Hit your marker right here, and this is your turn in. It's a little scary there, but get used to it.
I'm tense. I'm holding the steering wheel like I'm holding the steering wheel. I'm gassing it when I think he's gassing it. I'm braking it when I think he's braking it. So it's like really exhausting, but I can only imagine what he feels like.
I feel good.
He feels good. I will after a couple laps, but geez, literally I need to sit down. This is some good.
It's time to sit down, Rick.
Huh? What am I driving? What? What do you mean the BMW? I mean, I like BMWs, but this is a Cooper, a Mini Cooper. I can't believe he got me in a Mini Cooper. I came here to drive a Porsche. Oh, wow.
Touring is a level where we do a lead follow with it to show them the line, show them the basics of it. You know, just showing them what I would do in a car.
Trip, I thought I had a Porsche, man. I thought you was putting me in a Porsche.
You gotta earn a Porsche. You want a Porsche?
I gotta earn it.
Let's see how you drive this time.
All right. Get the brakes, stay out wide. Inside. Go outside. As disappointed as I might have been from the beginning, it was absolutely the best thing to do because you gotta walk before you run. Being in the Cooper allowed me to concentrate more on my lines and when I should brake than trying to go out there and go fast. I'm going for a learning experience with the man, Seth, and maybe he might put me in one of these.
Are you ready for this? Yeah, to get a late run on it, bring it straight in the line if we can create. Take the wall, get it straight in the line.
God, stepped out. Yeah. That's when that pro driving comes in. You don't get nervous when it steps out.
We had a nice little hairy power slide coming up, exiting turn 1. I was calm. Ricky gave me the little thumbs up, Yahoo. Now you've learned how the car behaves at the limit.
You know, from what I hear from the guys, you're past the skill level of the Mini Cooper, man. It's time to hop in something a little faster. Check this out.
No,
yeah,
not the Cayman. Not it. I told you, I've been waiting for this all day. Oh my God, they gave me a Porsche. I knew it.
That's part of Corsa Crew's Arrive and Drive program, man. You hop right in.
You guys are the best.
Anyone can rent these cars. If you're a complete novice, you have an instructor in the car, you can come out and learn this. And if you're an advanced driver, we've got a car we can put you in, you'll have a great time.
Ricky's next jump is he's going to Touring Plus. He'll have an instructor or coach in the car with him, custom tailoring what Ricky needs to improve his lap times.
Trail off, turn in, hit this apex nicely, back to throttle, back over left, turn back right, brake for me, trail off, and back to throttle.
I didn't trail off, I let off.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta just slowly transition that way for me.
Okay.
Off throttle, brake. Off brake, back to throttle. Yeah, it ain't like a bike. You can stab that brake hard. A lot of brake, but once we can get him to trail off the right way, he'll be doing a lot less brake. Trail off. Get that apex. Good job. See, that's a way better brake right there, bud.
Yes, sir.
Good job, man.
Thank you. This car handles so good. That was fun.
That last lap, he really started to come in and start to understand things, and it's just so different than everything you do on the bike. Once he started to get it, it was like a light switch went on.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a difference coming from the Mini Cooper to my own Porsche Cayman.
It blows my mind how technologically advanced they were back then, but also how basic things were. So when I walk around Caffeine and Octane, so many cars catch my eye. It's really difficult to select one or two that, you know, really stand out. But this was easy today. When I was wandering around and I saw this custom Ford Model A, It reminds me of driving around the Indianapolis Speedway. Back in the day, you know, you see all the old pictures of the race cars and, you know, it just brings you back to your roots. I was immediately drawn to this car of yours here.
I was immediately drawn to it too when I saw it on eBay last year.
You got it on eBay?
Yeah. It's based on a 1931 Ford Model A. It's not styled after an exact car, but it's styled after a lot of the race cars from the 20s and the 30s.
So when I saw this car, do you know what I thought of immediately? One of my favorite movies of all time is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Well, that's what my wife says. Let's go for riding chitty, and she laughs the whole time.
So a bit about my background. I raced IndyCar for a while.
Cool.
And I know they used to race this kind of car around the Indy 500 Speedway. So it blows my mind how good those guys must have been because, you know, how dangerous it was back in the day.
There's zero protection on these things. You know, you're out there, no windshield, the goggles on. The long hood is, you know, way out there in front of you. It's just a whole different ride, and that's why I wanted it. It's a lot of fun.
Very cool. Can we have a look on the hood?
Sure. It's still a Ford Model A 4-cylinder, but it has been rebuilt and the horsepower's been bumped up from the original Model A's made about 35 horsepower. This makes about 60.
It blows my mind how, in a way, how technologically advanced they were back then, but also how basic things were.
But it's a fun car. You can have a lot of fun just doing 45, 50 mile an hour.
Right? It's not about the ultimate speed because if you were doing 100 miles an hour in this thing, you'd feel like it was, you
Scared to death?
Scared to death, exactly. Okay, turn the key. I have to put my hand inside the steering wheel to get the key on. This is so
and
cool.
then just push that in.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This makes you so happy. Are you just like super happy when you drive it?
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Kind of hard not to have a smile on your face when you're driving.
It really is, huh? I love it.
Whoa, where did this come from?
This is from World War II.
Really?
Caffeine and Octane is brought to you by Haggerty. Let's drive together.
Pizza truck here at Caffeine and Octane. Now, this is a toy that I will play with. What is this?
Well, Ford built these in England.
This is a real car? Like this car is a Ford?
Yeah.
What are the Times?
Thames.
Thames.
Named after the River Thames in England.
Really?
They were little service trucks back then.
Oh, this was a service truck. This don't look like no service truck now. Amazing. It's literally still a panel truck. But you tubbed it?
Yep, got 1550s on the back.
That motor didn't come.
No, they came with 4 cylinders, and you had your choice of 8 or 10 horsepower. But this is a 468 big block.
Boy, how did you fit that in this little truck?
It's pretty close.
Oh yeah. How much does this car weigh?
It's about 2450.
2,400 pounds, and how much horsepower?
530 at the rear tires. About almost 700 at the crank.
Unbelievable. Oh wow. What's this for?
Turn it to the right.
Turn it to the right?
Yeah. You'll see the windshield.
Oh, look at the
opening up.
windshield. Yeah. So that's our air conditioning?
That was air conditioning back in the 40s.
That makes a lot of sense because you're going to get a lot of air through there.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. That's cool. Oh, what? I was getting ready to curse. I didn't expect that. Y'all better watch out, because I'm ready to go.
Holy, what the hell is this? Now I've seen everything out here. Where did this come from?
This is from World War II.
Yeah.
This is a Curtiss Wright R2600 engine off of a TBM Avenger dive bomber.
Really?
the TBM Avengers were retired by the Navy in about 1960.
Man, the size of this thing. What kind of horsepower does this thing put out?
1,900 horsepower.
Really?
It's 14 cylinders.
14.
2,600 cubic inches.
Whoa. It's the biggest motor out here today.
Oh, by far.
By far.
But it's got the throttle quadrant out of the TBM Avenger. It's got some of the original instruments here.
Oh, that's great.
So this engine, not only was it used in the TBM Avenger dive bomber, it was also used in the B-25 bomber.
B-25 would have had two of these.
Two of these, yep. And the propeller originally was 12-foot diameter.
Whoa.
The prop that is on this now has been cut down in half, just for display purposes. You know, if you had the original prop on this thing, this engine would be way up in the air.
Oh boy.
So it's a supercharged engine, has
Really?
a 2-speed supercharger. Takeoff, you'd have it in first gear, and then as you climb up through about 20,000 feet, then you would shift it into upper gear. It just speeds up the supercharger.
Okay.
Make up for the thin air.
Wow.
And it makes some noise.
Yeah. I'd love to say let's fire it up, but I don't think it'd be safe.
No, maybe next month.
That'd be great.
Yep, it is something to watch. It's loud. It's loud.